What's happening, Expeditioners? It's Peter Waitzman here, founder of Expedition Money. Want to come to you with a quick money tip, something maybe you've discovered already, but something that I and some of my friends and other families like to share is that embassy suites for traveling with your family might be a great money hack for hotel needs. So, yeah, if you travel, you maybe have a big family, maybe you want an Airbnb or Verbo, something, get a whole house. But if you have one or two kids and you want to go somewhere and you want to be near a beach, and there aren't a lot of other options. Embassy suites are pretty prolific, and one of the things I like about them is that they are quote unquote suites. That's why they call it embassy suites. So there's a couple advantages to this, and generally, what you have when you walk into a hotel room is a door that opens up, and usually there's a bathroom right there, and then there's an open space like a studio apartment where there's a TV, a couch, a desk, and your bed. It's all one room. But if you have a kid, you might know that the kid's bedtime is your bedtime, depending on how old they are. It's hard to put a kid to bed in the same room where the TV and the couch is, and then turn on the TV and watch the evening news. It just keeps people up. And so what you want to have are separate rooms, but it's very expensive to buy additional rooms when you're going to a hotel, even if they're conjoined rooms, they have a shared door. Then you're just paying twice as much. But what I like about embassy suites is maybe they're a smidge more expensive, but usually when you go into that first door, so you're going in from the hallway, you get a room right here, and it's usually a room with a couch and a desk and a TV and a chair. Sometimes they have a dresser in there. And so there's this room. And then there's a little hallway that goes right next to the bathroom. So there's usually a bathroom separating it from the other room. And that's why they call it a suite. So there's a sitting room, a bathroom, and then the bedroom, right? And so then the bedroom will have the big window out to usually that spectacular parking lot or whatever. But then there's a bed, a dresser, and a TV in there. And so what I like about this is that oftentimes, if you want to put your kid to sleep, and in many cases, the couches are pull out. So maybe the kid will go to sleep there. You can turn off the lights, close the door between that room, still have access to the bathroom. You'll have your bedroom, watch a little TV, talk, do your work on your computer, and then go to bed, and nobody is disturbed. So that's really the nice thing about it. The other thing you can do, and in some cases, maybe you have a really young one that wants to sleep in the same room as you, and maybe you have your portable crib and you set that up next to the bed. You can put the baby in there, turn off the lights, close that out, go to the suite area, and then sit on the couch and watch TV, work in there too. You have a couple choices and then sneak into the bedroom and go to bed. The other thing that I really like about embassy suites is that everyone I've ever stayed at, and I think it's a policy, but check with your local embassy suite or your target embassy suites, is that in the morning they usually have a breakfast buffet. So they will usually have things out like pancakes or a waffle maker, eggs. It's usually a better breakfast buffet than a lot of normal breakfast buffets that I go to. They will have cereal and juice out, and you can usually find something that you like. And in fact, when I've gone on trips and stayed at the embassy suites for 4 or 5 days for work, I still enjoy that breakfast. Get an omelet one day, get scrambled eggs the other day, make myself some pancakes, waffles, pour myself a tall glass of cranberry juice, whatever it is. Just FYI, usually they have a machine that dispenses the juice into these little tiny glasses, so you can only drink this much juice at a time. But what's really nice is that now if you have two people, just a couple, but if you have a third person, a kid, maybe you have a couple kids, now all four of you are having breakfast for free as well. So not only are you getting maybe the equivalent or the effective equivalent of 2 hotel rooms for a lower price, but you're also getting rid of that additional breakfast expense and having a pretty good breakfast at the same time too. So that's why I like embassy suites for families for traveling, because you tend to get more in the room and then food you wouldn't get at most other hotels. So hopefully that's a little bit of a money hack for you and it helps on your next trip. I'll see you later.